Alright guys, so welcome back on Murderou TV. We're about to do our second episode, you know what I'm saying? We got Murderou T in the building.
Oh, what's good?
Yeet, you know what I'm saying? So Murderou T, I've met him back in college, you know? We're just gonna give him a little background story right now. See where we met. We met through soccer at Slick. You know? Murderou T, striker, right?
Yes, sir.
Right at the 9th position. I didn't even know you rapped, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Until we went on that one trip. And we was in the back and we were spitting bars. And we're like, Murderou T, what you got, Tyler? Say something.
I was like, word.
Yo. And then Murderou T started spitting. And then that's when I realized, you know, he's really good. He got bars.
I appreciate that, man.
For
That's
sure.
that's dope. Shout out Bruins, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Bruins.
Bruin family, you know.
Yeah.
That was good times, bro.
Very good times.
So how did you get started, man? How did you get what's your story in that?
Oh man, so how I got into music really is crazy because I had this friend. I don't know if maybe you guys have met him. His name's Devin Wolf. He actually committed suicide when I was 16 or so. But he told me, I met him when I was super young, and he told me we would just sit and we just cipher and stuff, and he played 9 instruments or something like that, and he told me, he was like, if you don't do something with music, I'll be upset with you. I'll be super upset with you. So I was actually out in Germany, and his mom called me and told me what happened, and then I came back to America, which is crazy. My brother's in the military, so I went out to Germany for a little bit. Got that culture because I love soccer, so had to go do that one time, bro. So I went out there, came back, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this for Dev. I was like, once I graduate, we're going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. So I graduate, and then I'm like, I can't, from what I'm seeing from the Utah scene, it was tough to start here because there's not a whole lot of venues. There's not a big nightlife, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told myself, you know what? If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right, and I'm going to go to Vegas. So I hop in the car, I'm going to Vegas, and I'm super nervous, and I get this feeling in my head where Dev's like, you're going to be straight, bro. You straight. Yeah, I was like, I'm cool. As soon as I saw the city, I was like, I'm cool. So I was like, I've been driving all night. I pull up to a Starbucks, man. I pull up to a Starbucks, and this dude in front of me is ordering the weirdest shit, man. I remember it vividly. It's still his order. I got it in my head, bro. Hibiscus tea, hold the water, add lemonade, and some green stuff flakes, something I've never seen. And I literally tapped him because I was just like, what are you drinking, bro? I was like, is that for your girl? He was like, nah, that's for me. Big old smile on his face, man. And that's when I met DJ AR, who made my first 4 songs for me. He said, he was like, you make music? And I was like, well, that's what I'm here for. So yeah. So I was like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I live right across the street. And my head, I was like, I'm getting robbed. Straight up, that's what's gonna be. I'm gonna get robbed. So we go across the street behind the 7-Eleven to an apartment building, and homeboy's got a full studio in the crib. So made my first 4 songs. Ended up doing a show 3 days later after making my songs, and then from then on, I did my thing in Vegas for a little bit, got some footholds in there, and then I was like, you know what? Now that I know what I'm doing, let's take it back to Utah. Let's give it a go. And then things started to escalate quickly, and then I made my own festival, and then I did it again, and I saw first one sold out, second one sold out for a 2-day, and I was not prepared for that, but and then ever since Vegas, honestly, I've just been on a steady grind of either putting the people on that I think deserve it, or putting myself on, grinding as hard as I can, making the music that I want to make. And then,
definitely. We peeped that.
I appreciate that, man.
We peeped that.
Appreciate that.
And this, so the Vegas thing happened after Slick or before Slick?
So this actually happened right before Slick. That was the year before. So I took a year off school, and I went to Vegas, and I come back and I meet the boys, bro. So
that was a good year.
It was crazy.
Remember.
And it was weird because I wasn't even supposed to go to that tryout, bro. I went with the homie because he didn't want to go along. He was like, "There's a Slick tryout, bro." There was a Slick tryout, bro. You should come with me. And I was like, for fun, let's do it. Let's run it. And then Coach Davis, as a dude, he was just like, where you from? What you doing? what are your plans, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then he checked the grades because I ain't ever been bad at school. And he's like, oh, word, we good. We good. So ended up making the team, which was crazy. Great experience, as you guys can say.
Yep.
Great
That's
experience.
That's where we all met.
Yep.
That's where it all ties up.
That's where it tied up, and now I've just been grinding. I'm 22 now, so that was back when we were 19. So I just been on a steady grind, just trying to do my thing, man.
Yeah. We also saw that interview on U92.
Yeah,
Bars,
yeah.
That was a good. You won the. There was a voting thing on Instagram for that, right?
Yeah. So usually it's crazy because there's usually not that many people that pull up to they go to a certain location and then people pull up, and there's usually not that many people. But I think they had the most people there at that one. I was just like, well, I'm gonna come prepared and be ready to go. And it worked out. Shout out to everybody on Instagram for voting for me, man. That was cool. That was a really cool experience. Shout out Irocalypse as well. Is that
DJ Rocklet,
and he's putting on the lake for when he has connects like that, bro. I had so many people hit me up and things like that. So it's a hard grind, but it's a consistent grind. Yeah. So I've been staying with it.
And it's never easy, man. The grind is never easy.
Yeah. It's one I kind of I knew you way back before you were Murderou T. I knew you when you were Tyler. You feel me? You had the yellow hair and everything.
Whoa,
you remember Red Hot FC? I don't know if you remember way back in the day. That's when I first met you, and I was like, yo, this kid's a baller. And then years later, we met up in college again. I didn't even know you were on the music thing, but I remember the first time I seen, I was like, yo, this guy looks like a rapper. That's what I seen. And then I didn't even know he was in the music thing, like you said, until we went to Vegas. It was with the team one time.
That's
remember?
Right, bro.
We went to Vegas. We had nothing to do, man. You know what I'm saying? We up all night. We just putting on beats, freestyling. And I was like, nah, he knows, he knows what he's doing.
You can tell by the bars. He spits differently too.
Hey,
exactly.
Appreciate that,
and the vision. That's one thing I really like you said, the drive is what you had. Literally, as soon as you got on your grind with the music, every week you would send me a flyer, hey, I'm doing this show right here, I'm doing a cypher right here, so you kept doing things, and there's, you know what I'm saying, that's one thing that I take from that, that's one thing that I like, is the drive. You never, you know what I'm saying, you never let it get far, you just always had it in your grasp, always on top of it,
Oh yeah.
So that's one thing.
My biggest thing is I see people come out and they're trying to get big, but they don't have the consistency.
Right.
It has to be a steady grind. 10,000 hours to be professional or something, right?
Yeah,
if you're gonna take a break on that, I don't think so. There's not a chance. I'll cut out even with around work, around things. I try to put aside 4 to 5 hours to work on stuff. If I can't get to a studio, I'm writing stuff. If I don't have stuff to write to, I'm looking for beats. It's always a grind. There's always something you can be doing, right?
If you really want it, you always make time for it. And
that's the biggest thing. And then other than that, you gotta find places to play. You gotta find people that you want to collab with. You gotta pop out to other shows, support the other homies that are doing their thing as well.
Show love.
You gotta show love, man, if you want to get that love back. So it's definitely a steady grind and consistent grind, and it's tough, but that I love it, man. This is what I'm here for. Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
You're definitely making it work, because life is very difficult. I'm not gonna cap. You feel me? Yeah. Life is difficult, but you gotta find a way to move forward.
Exactly.
You just can't stop. Can't get stuck on. You just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not gonna go your way. That's why I'm saying you gotta find Plan B. Plan C, whatever it is, you gotta find it. You can't just say, this didn't work out for me, I'm just gonna chillax, I'm just gonna let things be as it is.
Still see the vision even when things aren't going your way, you know what I mean? That's very important, because people, they're like, I put in 3 months into this, you know what I mean? And then things aren't going their way, or they just have a setback and they're like, maybe it's not for me. But if you have, like you said, you still have that vision, it don't matter, you still grinding. The consistency is what's gonna keep you in the game, and I respect that grind. You feel me? Keep doing your thing, man.
I appreciate that, man, for sure. It's fun, man. Honestly, meeting all the people and seeing what other people are doing with themselves, and even if it's not as consistent, or if I don't feel like it's still they don't have the same drive mindset, it's still awesome to see the creativity coming from someone else, and learning things, man. And meeting new people. The networking is probably the biggest part, honestly. So it doesn't really, for me, if you're being an artist, you can do something every 9 months, or you can do something every day. It don't really matter. But as long as you're staying consistent, then it shows. Like it will show.
You know what's best for you, man.
You know what's best for you. So I mean, don't push yourself too hard. That's what I'm saying. It's just like
that's where
keep the love. Do it with the love.
Do it with the love, man. As soon as it starts not being something you want to do,
stress and depression gets in the way.
Once it starts to be something else for you, that's when it's like, okay, maybe pump the brakes. You know? But,
and it takes about like knowing yourself as a person.
Know yourself, man. Know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing yourself.
So I want to ask you, what do you think like so far to like the present day, what has been your biggest accomplishment? You know what I mean? In your career or rap career or whatever.
Oh man, U92 is a big one for me.
No.
I always wanted to be on the radio. I always wanted to be.
In the city, you know what I mean? Feel me? In the city.
U92 basically
in
is our
city, right? That's
radio station.
That's what they do, and so like that was one of the big goals. I think maybe my biggest accomplishment was probably my first festival, just because it sold out, and then all the artists like artists they made like art and stuff.
Right.
They sold everything. Like there was not one person that had stuff left. Like it was crazy to me, which I just want to see how people be appreciated for the creativity they're bringing. That was what the whole festival was about. So that was probably my biggest accomplishment. Is seeing how happy, like I have 50 plus artists in there with like clothing lines, art,
different
things, and everybody sold something. You know what I mean? Like they all got some money out of it.
And
that's like for me.
That's the main goal.
That's the main goal.
Breaking bread with the brothers.
Breaking bread with the team. You know what I mean?
So
and
everybody gotta eat. You know.
And it's really just like the only way I picked you at that festival is just how your mindset is. If you're ready to grind, if you're on a steady grind, and you're a positive person. You're in there. I want to see what you got.
Talking about creativity. Let's talk about your flow. I really enjoy listening to your songs, man. Your flow is different from mainly anybody I listen to. Like I could tell automatically it's Murderou T. You feel me?
I appreciate that.
It goes hard. So tell me about your flow, like the way you construct your words and stuff. That's really cool, man.
Oh man. So I listen to a lot of old music, and then I listen to a lot of new music, and I try to find that nice balance of you can be ignorant and dumb, but I'm gonna give you some lyrics as well. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be like, I don't want to say the same thing over and over and over and over again. I don't want to bore you to death with, I'm gonna give you a little bit of repetitiveness you can remember, and then I'm gonna hit you with the bars that I want you to hear. So you're listening the whole time. You feel me? The flow, man, I don't know. It's
natural.
When the song comes, bro, sometimes things just, I don't know. That's always kind of bad.
As soon as you start bumping your head, that's how you know it.
Bro, I was like, oh man, here it comes.
Yep.
But I don't know what it is. It just,
that's what's up.
things, it comes. I think it comes easier for some people, and for some reason, the more I keep doing it, it comes. It's just
it gets easier, huh? It gets easier to get to that point.
Yeah, and then I could do different flows too. That's what I like. It's like
that's important too.
Yeah, I try to not keep it too. Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty versatile. I hope at least. You know what I mean? That's what I go for.
Yeah.
So.
And so like influences, like you say, you listen to old school, you listen to new school. Influences like I feel like really make the outcome of what your sound is. And like speaking of like your sound, like what do you think your like genre is, or what your audience is? Who is your audience? You know what I mean? Like who do you? What kind of people? Who? You know what I mean? Who are you trying to reach out to? Who are you trying to touch with your music?
Gutter, bro. That's it. You know, like I really, honestly, it's like I know a lot of people that came from nothing. There's a good portion of my life where I was sleeping on a park bench. Like that was it. That's all I had. I had the Jordans on my shoes, my feet, and then I had a duffel bag full of clothes and a little bit of money, and then that was it, bro. Like I was in Rose Park.
Yeah, you were originally from Philly, right?
Yes, sir. So, yeah, I had some definitely had some tough times there, but like I make it for the people that, cause I'm sitting on that park bench, bro, and I didn't think I was gonna make it till 20. You feel me? I'm 15, 16 at the time. I didn't think I was gonna make it, and now, bro, like the first of all, the first show, it was already like that's incredible to me.
Yeah.
I'm not on the bench anymore.
Facts.
I'm out them. I was actually, bro, it's crazy. I was in Taxi 12s for the longest on the bench.
For real.
Yeah, like that was it. That's
Right.
torn. I was like, wow, I'm in a brand new pair of 12s. It was good. We're chilling.
Yeah.
I'm in Vegas with the boys on a rooftop doing a show. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's where
Life is crazy,
Amazing.
man.
bro. Like
Yo,
I remember looking at the moon, like on the park bench, like, bro, hopefully
Right.
I get to eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like that
Yup.
was the biggest thing. As I hope I get to eat tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
and
what's
now
up.
I can let other people eat.
Mhm.
If I have the opportunity, I'm gonna make sure all my
Yeah.
homies eat.
Yeah.
So that's honestly, bro. Like I
Man,
make it
that's
for
a
I
really
make
good
it
mindset,
I
you
make
know
it for
what
the
I mean?
people that
Yeah.
are coming out of nothing.
Facts.
Yep. I
That's
honestly
where it come
think,
from.
man, when you're representing something like that, you know, you have a lot more motivation, a lot of more inspiring things you would do for that situation you're in. You feel me? Because you're coming from the bottom, you're coming from nothing. You feel
Right.
me? So it's just this different drive. I feel like
Mhm.
because when I'm balling, that's all I could think of, man.
Exactly.
Is that I came from nothing. Because I just came back from Africa a few months ago,
Mhm.
and I realized the situation
You
out
really
there.
did
And
come
now
from
I'm just
nothing.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like, it came from nothing. I gotta work.
Mhm.
I gotta put in work. I just gotta go. I just gotta stay on go. You know, can't pump my brakes. I just gotta go.
Right.
Yup.
Man, I still talk to Mike Saccone, bro, because he
Word.
gives me like the biggest motivation.
Yeah, he's
Michael.
an idol, man. Shout
Straight
out
up.
Mike Saccone, wherever you at. I don't
Wherever
know if
you
in
at,
France
man.
or
I know he's in
Arizona.
Europe. I know he's in
He's
Europe.
out. He's out in Europe playing ball how he should be, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Saccone, bro.
tearing people up. But he gives me the most motivation, man. He literally came from nothing. Homeboy came over with
Literally.
one pair of shoes, bro.
Yups.
Like straight up.
Yups.
And now he's grinding in Europe,
You feel
man,
me?
balling,
He goes.
doing what he wants to.
Everywhere. He's everywhere.
Literally every
he's been
time.
to Africa. He's been to
Every
Europe.
time.
He's
Every-
balled.
Every time I
everywhere.
hit his line, he's in a different country,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. I'm
That's
so
the
happy
boy.
for the dude.
Yeah, that
and
dude.
like, if I can motivate someone to do something like that, get up and just do it and try it,
Yeah.
that's
you know
all.
where things could take.
Man,
Yeah,
that's all. That's all I can
Yeah.
ask for,
That's
honestly.
facts.
You know. So,
And like he knows his situation. I'm not gonna cap. He knows the situation he's in. Like it's not easy. Whatever he's doing is not easy.
Never.
But he goes and does it. You know.
Never.
And that's very motivating to me as
Oh,
a
yeah,
person.
man.
Once I
He-
see someone doing their thing, I get motivated myself.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
As long as you're doing your thing.
And that's my thing, man. As long as I can, even if it's like some 13-year-old kid that ain't got his mom can't pay for nothing, he can't do nothing. Like, even if it's just that, and he wants to go push himself and to do something else,
Right.
even if it's music, if it's not, whatever.
Yeah.
That's all I can ask for. Man.
Everyone has a
Because-
voice,
Right.
Yeah, and that's dope. Like you said, connect to the people in the gutter. Like there's a lot of people like they might not even be in the gutter. They might not even be in the situation you were in, you know. But they're just at that point in their life, like, yo, like, what am I
They
really
feeling
here
like-
to do?
like
you
they
know
in
what
the
I mean?
gutter, yeah.
Like
you
I don't
what
know
I mean?
what I want to do. I don't know what my passion is, and so music is a big influence, especially today's day and age. Like, and you can speak to people through that, like talking about the things you talk about, and people can be like, whoa, like that's relatable, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's a cool thing because it could touch a lot of people, and it could, you never know, it could be the spark for a 13, 14-year-old to get them off,
That's what I'm saying,
them
man.
doing their thing.
Yeah.
Worst comes to, I don't
definitely.
care about the numbers. I don't
Yeah.
care about the money. I don't care about none of that, bro.
Facts.
It's about making sure that everybody's staying creative,
Right.
and that I think that's gonna keep.
Mhm.
Because I mean, writing in that, like I had a notebook and that was it. And writing in the notebook, it's crazy because that first Blaze Beanie album that I made, it's all from the notebook, off
For
the bench,
real.
off the bench.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like for me, it's like even if it's that kept me sane because like I'm thinking about my stomach. I'm thinking about where
Facts.
I need a new change of clothes. I could
Yeah.
use a shower right now,
Mm-hmm.
but if
But
I'm
instead-
right, let me write about it
Yeah.
real quick.
Get it
You know
off
what
your
I'm saying?
chest.
Get it off
yeah.
my chest for a few hours, bro.
Facts.
Then we'll figure it out, man. Think about it. So
Yeah, that's
that.
very therapeutic. Very
yeah.
therapeutic.
Worst comes to worst, man. Pick up a pen, even if you don't want to share with nobody. Pick up a pen.
Yeah,
you know?
pick up a pen, write about it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Write about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a soccer player. That's all I've done my whole life. But I'll pick up a pen and I'll write about it. And I
Yeah.
hate writing, but I rather just sometimes
Don't
I'm in
write
my
no
own head.
essay.
I start writing. I'm like, okay, I don't even rap. I freestyle in here and there, but like
Yeah.
I rather just go spit about it. Just express my feelings that
Right.
way.
Let's hear
Because
the
I rather that nigga, don't do that to you.
Shoot, let's get a little cipher
Yeah,
going. A little better
put him on the
UTV
spot
cipher.
like that.
Nah,
bro.
but yeah, we could get a cipher going. We're trying to do something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody in the lake, tap in for that cipher. It's gonna be coming out soon.
If
you
you've
know?
seen this
We're
video
gonna
and you're
talk
trying
about
to be a part of a cipher, which camera are we looking at?
It don't matter.
Hey, the inbox. We gonna be there. You gonna be there.
Yeah.
The city gonna see you there.
Yup,
Yeah.
that's where you gonna see me spit. Since this guy wanna put
Hey,
me on the
let's
spit.
go.
I'll say something too.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'll
Let's
spit
go.
something too. You know, if you're down, you know, say let me know. Tap in on that. But
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
let you know more on that. So back to your music, buddy. So. What platforms do you have your music on right now? I know you have them on SoundCloud, and then I know you have on iTunes,
Music.
Yeah,
Apple Music.
I got them everywhere. You can go Tidal, you can go Spotify, you can go Apple Music,
YouTube.
iTunes, YouTube, all that.
Yep.
Murderous T,
Make
all
sure y'all
caps
check
with a
him
money
out.
sign. You feel
Yup.
me?
He's in the game.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
in the game.
Alright.
You know, saying
Hell
great.
yes.
And you got some new music's coming out too. Well, I just seen previews, 30 seconds, and I was in there bopping, you know.
Let's
I was
go.
getting lit.
That's what I like. That's what I like to hear, man. I like to throw out those little snippets. So I got honestly, I'm sitting on like 40 plus, and then like I don't know how to go about doing it. So like
okay.
really when it
so
comes,
you don't know if you want to do an album, just give them a little EP. You don't know all that.
So
Show.
like the ones that there's actually the ones that I showed like I put snippets out for were my least favorite ones, which I don't know why I do that, but I do that every time.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I got like I'm sitting on like 40. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that accurately, you know. Because a lot of people listen to singles, a lot of people listen to EPs, a lot of people listen to albums, but it's different. It varies. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna.
Man, play with
Some people ain't going. Some people ain't gonna listen to a full album all the way through. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
And some people are just looking for that
That's true.
single or whatever. So
true.
I'm trying to make some variety out of it. I haven't really dropped the EP. It's all been albums and singles. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll do an EP for y'all. How about that?
You know what I'm
Switch
saying?
that up.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay
Where
tuned,
this
man.
tea.
Yeah,
do it,
you know.
do it. You feel like you need to. You know, if you want to tease them, go ahead and tease them a
Oh,
little bit.
I've been teasing them for a little bit. Man. I need to drop.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No
saying.
cap. On Twitter, I be peeping that, bro. I'm
Facts.
telling you. As soon as
Yeah.
you send it to me, I'm like, alright.
Man, and I
this
seen
this
your
shit's
shows.
different, and I could tell it's different, and it's a
Yeah.
vibe. It's a
Yeah,
vibe.
I'm just trying to supply a vibe. That's it.
Yeah.
bro. That's
That's
the biggest
important.
goal. Yeah.
And I seen your shows. They be getting hot.
Nah, it shows me lit.
No shirt, water.
It's getting lit. I like that. I
Oh,
like
man,
that.
if you
I wanna
could,
be a part of that.
if you could spend money to come see me, man, we turn it up. Like
Yup.
that's
Facts.
my
Yup.
biggest thing is like the local shows. Everybody wants to stand there and
Nah, turn
nod.
up. You know what I'm saying?
You paid
Turn
money
up.
to be
Turn
here,
up.
dog. Like
Turn
you,
up.
you
Yes.
turn
You
You
up.
gotta go
man.
crazy. Go crazy
feel me?
for real.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody's
Feel
out
me?
here doing their thing, and it's hard to be comfy on a stage, man. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that, like,
That's for sure.
you want to go stand in front of 40 people and show them something you made?
Yeah.
Probably not, bro. Probably
That's
not.
true. That's
You don't know what they're
it's
gonna
not
think
easy.
because you know what I'm saying.
It's not
It's
easy.
not easy. So I mean, if you're gonna come out and spend the money, even if it's just to support one of the homies, man, go
Get
turn
it.
up, go turn up
Go
for the
hard.
whole
Go
show.
hard.
Have fun.
Facts.
You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what I'm saying?
Like, ain't nobody out here to judge you. Ain't do
Right.
none of that, bro. Go
Right.
have fun. That's
Yup.
my biggest thing. So like, the people that do come to my shows, turn up. Like that's how it is. I don't give you a choice.
Yeah.
Like
You know what I'm
sorry,
saying?
we're turning up.
You're
bro.
turning. That's it.
Sorry if you were trying to stand on
That's
the
what we're
corner,
here
bro.
for.
Nah, we
Right.
turning up.
Yeah.
I'll
Facts.
literally, I'll hop in the crowd and be like, "Come on, get off the wall, let's go." We turning up before I start this.
Yes.
and
That's
I-
how it should be, bro.
And I think, man, if you supply that energy, bro, it's gonna be given back
Exactly.
to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
Balance of like energy. I feel like talking about energy. Like you can, I feel like I'm the type of person that takes energy from people. You know,
Right.
if you give me this energy and this vibe of, you know, you're excited and you're just, I get that back. Even on the pitch, if you're going hard, giving
That's
100%.
why we're all. I think that's why we're all boys, bro. Because that's
If
just
you
how
give
it is.
Yeah,
You feel
if you
me?
give 100%, man, come on, man, I gotta give you 100%.
That's
I'm gonna try and give
But
you
if
110
give
because
me-
I'm that
just-
guy, bro.
Yeah. If you gon' come on,
Yeah.
you gonna give me a little something,
Yeah.
and I'm just.
If you're working for me,
I'm
you
down.
bet
You
you
feel me?
gotta
I'm
bust my
just-
ass.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, bro, energy definitely has a big effect on it.
Huge,
So getting
huge.
people to move and stay active, definitely.
Huge,
Definitely.
man. And that's the thing, like with a lot of these local shows, it's a lot of new people, and like I don't expect you to know all my lyrics. I don't
Right.
expect you to,
Just
but
have a good time.
I promise I bought that beat for a reason. It bops. You bop with me. You feel me?
That's
Facts.
facts. Yeah.
Facts. Get lit with them.
Yeah.
You saying?
That's what's
But
up.
that's for
There's
sure,
nothing
for
else
sure.
you can do, man. That's what the show's for.
Yep.
You know.
And then basically we got Murderou TV is trying to come up with this cipher. Who do you listen to other artists in the like?
So many.
So many, right?
I'm actually probably bro, I kid you not, I could pull out my SoundCloud right now. It's all locals.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's what's up.
That's
See,
what
that's
I mess
important.
with.
That's about showing love.
Yes.
Bro, and that's my biggest thing, man. Like, when you start to show love, like, it gets reciprocated, but there's also so much talent in the lake when they really want to push themselves. So, like, I don't know, even your boy Snicks, bro, from the 9.
Yo,
Right.
Snicks from the 9. Hottest rapper, yo.
Dummy, bro. Like, he
right
goes
now,
hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Right now, he's putting in work, too.
Bro, Blackie Emergency goes hard. Vinny Cassius goes hard. Lisa Frank goes hard. Adam Banks goes hard. Like, there are so many talented people in the lake, man. Like,
That exposure.
it's the exposure,
That's
man.
it,
And people
yeah.
don't want to pop out to these local shows, but I popped out, bro. I literally was just a fly on the wall at one of Vinny Cassius' shows when I first came back, and I've never seen a room move like that, bro. Like, I've never seen like a local show like that. That was the first thing. I was like, okay, so this is how people are doing it. And then you got like cats like 801 Green Tree with a big following, bro, and everybody's there to move. Like, everybody's there to bounce around, you know. A big shout out to all those dudes. Big
Facts.
shout out to everybody in the lake.
Shout out to Prince, man.
Yeah.
Prince is one of
Shout out to Prince.
He's one of
I don't
my
know
guys
where
on
you
Betting
at
TV,
either,
but
but
he's in
thank
Iowa
you.
right now.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't come.
Okay.
But good guy, man. Good guy.
Hey, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's in Iowa.
But that's what we're trying to do. Like you said, there's a lot of talent here. So that's one of the main reasons why we did Better UTV. We trying to get, there's talented people, you know,
Right.
artists, like you said, art, literally people drawing, musicians, ball players,
ball
models,
players, it
you
doesn't
know,
matter.
everything. There's
You got
so
some good looking
many,
folks out in
You
Utah,
feel me?
man. You got some good looking
There's
folks.
Yeah, you know, there's just so much talent, and it's just so much of them. Like you said, they feel like they don't have the exposure, so they don't want to commit themselves to it, or they'll feel like it's a waste of my time. I got priorities and responsibilities to do. But so that's why we trying to do this, you know. We trying to get people to come together actually within the lake, you know,
Right.
support each other more, support each other on a big scale where other people, you know, in Hollywood can look over at us, and you know,
Exactly.
in New York can look over at us. Be
Here,
like,
Salt
they
Lake
really
City,
doing
we
something.
putting y'all on the map type of shit.
That's what I'm
feel
saying.
me?
Here's my thing. That's why I did the festival. Is I literally did, like, I had a whole bunch of people submit music to me, and then the first question I asked, you ever done a show before? You ever thought about actually putting this somewhere,
Right.
doing something with this? And a lot of people sent me like voice notes, like people hadn't even put it anywhere. You know what I mean? And I was like, you ever done this before? No, you're in. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you that this is possible,
Yeah.
because that was the hardest thing for me. Is like there's no way people are gonna pop out of my shows. The first show is sold out, bro, and I was like, well, I don't know why everybody's here, but this is awesome.
let's get it
Let's
poppin'.
go. This is tight. This is free. This is dope. So like, I just want everybody to have that realization of you can do whatever you want to do, and you can be successful at it if you grind for it.
Yes.
Like, it is what it is.
It's
Like,
a
it
whole
doesn't-
like
mindset, man.
everything.
It's a whole mindset.
That's all it is, bro. It really is a mindset. And Nipsey Hussle said it, is that I've literally just grinded. I just didn't stop. That's all it was. That was the difference.
Yep.
Is I just didn't stop.
I heard something that said, I heard a quote. It said, it's not, if you see it, you can believe it. You know, it's if you believe it, you can see it. You
That's
feel
it,
me?
right.
If you envision it here, 5 years
coming.
down the line, 5 days down the line, it might come true. You know, like you said, you were
Just
sitting
like
on
that.
that park bench, you didn't even know. You were just putting in the notebook.
5 years later, bro,
You
I'm
know
making
what I
our own
mean? You're at
festival.
shows,
Like, and that's-
you're doing your thing. People out there to see you, like, and that's crazy. Like, it's achievable. You know, people. You
It's
just gotta,
doable.
like you said, the grind. That's one thing you gotta stay consistent with, because not every day is gonna be sunny. You know what I mean? Not every day is gonna be a 10, but you just gotta keep on going.
I didn't tell you, man. There's days where I hate everything I ever made. I don't even want to do this
No
no
cap.
more.
No
I say, someone scrap my name real quick. We're gonna start it completely over. I don't want any of this. I'm gonna go back to school and be like
I
a
feel
chef
you,
or
man.
something.
I
You know what I
feel
mean?
you.
But
That's it.
that's not. That's.
That is facts.
I mean, there's definitely those days, but like, I think the difference is between like someone that makes music and an artist is the grind. You know what I
Right.
mean? Is the drive.
Yeah.
Because artists, it's like, that's always gonna be in some part of my mind.
Right.
Musicians, like, yeah, I can play the piano when I want to. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like, I have that skill set, but it's not like something I'm
Yeah.
passionate about. Whereas artistry is like, I am playing the piano every day and I'm trying to make my own music.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
that kind of deal. So I'm looking for those kind of people, and like that brings the best results. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've found that like when you see people that really are passionate about what they do, it attracts people.
That's
Like,
right.
it brings
Yeah.
people. So that first festival went crazy because I picked an incredible lineup. Shout out to everybody that was on that Big Picture Arts Festival for the first one and the second one, man. Because that it went crazy, and it was literally all them. Like that's all them. You know what I mean? Like I had to show them. I was like, everybody in here they ain't here for me really. Like I organized that, but I've never met about 90% of these people. Right. So I'm like, cool, they ain't here for me, but they're here for you. And just remember that, know that, cool. And drive yourself, push yourself. You will get better. Stay consistent with it, and remember your 10,000 hours are coming up. That's what I always think about. How many hours I'm at? Your 10,000 hours are coming up. So just keep grinding. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Facts. So also relationship status, man. You know what I'm saying? Last time I see you was with a female, but now I don't see you posting about no female. You just grinding, right?
Hey, no, I have a girlfriend right now.
Okay.
Her name is Anna. She's awesome. Shout out to her. One of my biggest fans.
For sure.
My biggest fan, probably. But she is also very consistent. Just everything you could ask for, honestly. So, yeah, that's my girl.
That's good. That's dope. That's good.
Yeah. Hold me down. You know I need that. You guys know me, boy. You know I need that.
That's important.
Yo, we know that Tyler, for sure. But it's funny, man. Females are just funny. They crack me up, man. I'm personally, haven't been in a relationship for a while, so I'm chilling. I'm just trying to grind, trying to find the balance of life.
That's good,
first,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Focus on yourself. Yeah, get yourself right,
You know what I'm saying? Once I'm right, I want me a nice lady too.
Yeah,
no cap.
Buddy.
But I just gotta be settled. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be nice first. You know what I'm saying?
100 equals 200. If you get the ideology. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. But yeah, Murderou T, we appreciate you for coming out today,
man. Thank you for coming out, bro. It was good to catch up too. It's been a while, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been so long, man. And big shout out to these guys. Big shout out to the Pop Mill.
Yo,
I appreciate you guys.
Shout out to Lando Films.
Shout out to Lando on the filming, man.
With the edits, gaga.
Yo, good guys.
Also, all this talk about festivals. If you want to be included in one, you never been on a stage before, you never displayed your music before, you never done that, get at me. And we were having a conversation about having a show Pod Mill status over here. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna figure that out. I promise, man.
Thank you guys, man.
We let you know.
This is episode 2 and we are out.
Hey.